it was never rules to the streets, but if you get caught, not even if you get caught, well, if you get caught smoking somebody in your own hood, that's supposed to be, you know, I am wham whammy on front of where you supposed to get out of there. I don't understand, like, what happened to the street? Ain't no code.
2025, gunshots broke the silence on a quiet street in Chicago's Edgewater neighborhood. By the time police arrived, 2 men were lying on the sidewalk, hit multiple times. They were rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. Both men were pronounced dead. One of them was 31-year-old rapper Munna Duke, real name Rashawn Vance. To most of the world, the name Munna Duke might not ring out like Drake or Kendrick, but in Chicago, especially in the neighborhood known as O Block, he was something more than just a rapper.
Everybody know Munna Duke.
A friend, a voice for the streets he grew up on. O Block raised legends.
Everybody know Munna Duke, man.
Chief Keef, Lil Durk, King Von. Munna wasn't just from the same place. He was cut from the same
Durk went from the Odo.
He and Von were more than friends. They were brothers, raised together, fought together, bled together. While others rapped about the block, Munna lived it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Munna was out there.
Rashawn
Money
Vance
was definitely out there.
February
He was one of them
13th, 1994. He grew up in Parkway Gardens, a low-income housing project on the south side of Chicago. Locals call it O Block, named after O.D. Perry, a friend and gang member who was shot and killed there in 2011. For years, his name floated in the background, silent appearances in videos, photos next to Keef, a soldier in the shadows. But after a robbery charge landed him in prison, Munna came out changed.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Ready to speak
I know he
his
went to prison.
truth. Like
Makes sense,
many
though.
kids in this neighborhood, life wasn't easy. Violence was normal. Jail time was common. Munna did time too, serving a prison sentence in his early 20s. But when he came home, he picked up a mic instead of a gun. He started rapping seriously, turning his pain and experience into lyrics. His first real breakout came with the track 12 a.m. and fans began to notice. From there, he dropped songs like Winning, Right Back, and I Ain't. They weren't chart toppers, but in Chicago, they hit hard. His music wasn't made for the radio, it was made for the blocks that raised him. In 2022, he released 10 to Die O, a tribute to his neighborhood and the life that shaped him.
See, I ain't never listened to Munna growing up.
He dropped an album called Welcome to the Jungle. It wasn't polished or mainstream, but it was real. That's what people loved about Munna Duke. He never tried to be something he wasn't. He was O-Block through and through. He moved with people like King Von, who was both a friend and a neighbor.
Right.
The two had history that went all the way back to childhood.
Okay.
And even as others in the drill scene blew up, Munna stayed grounded. He had dreams.
Hold on. Are you looking for the most uncensored, craziest reactions you ever seen before? Then sign up for my WAP right now, where I'm posting 10 times a week, every week, just for y'all viewing pleasure. So I'm fun to come get with a real one and sign up for that goddamn membership below. Let's go.
But he also had people to take care of. In late 2024, he became a father. He had a baby boy. People close to him said he was proud, determined to provide a better life than the one he grew up with. But in Chicago, the past has a way of catching up.
Boy, you just gotta move out the rack, man. I tell people that every day, every time. If you watch my videos, man, I encourage you to move out your hometown, because that's where the niggas is grimiest. You go to another city, yeah, it's still gonna be some shit going on, but you're not gonna be in the middle of it because you knew. Especially if you move right, you good. These niggas in your city know you, bro. They know where you stay at. They know the girl you used to talk to. They talk to the girl that just, you feel me? They talk to your cousin, friends with their homie, and yeah, man, it get deep, man.
The streets don't forget, and on that night in Edgewater, it all caught up to him. Munna Duke was shot and killed alongside another rising artist, Youngkin, just steps away from a quiet block of shops and apartments. The police said the shooters were waiting in the car, then opened fire and sped off. Hours later, a burnout vehicle was found nearby. No arrests were made. No suspects were named.
Edgewater is crazy.
Everyone who knew the streets could see the pattern. Once again, another young black man, another artist, another father was gone too soon.
And Edgewater is crazy.
On Chicago's north side, Chicago police say 2 people were shot and killed and a third person was hurt. This happened early this morning near Broadway and Rosemont.
Yeah, that's not the place to be doing his for real.
That shooting. So far, no one is.
News of Munna's death spread fast. Blogs and hip-hop pages posted tributes. RP Munna Duke, the captions read.
Yeah, had to.
Some of the biggest drill pages confirmed what the police didn't. Fans dropped prayer emojis, old lyrics, and broken hearts. In O Block, people were stunned. A community already carrying so much pain now had more to grieve. But the saddest
Man,
part,
that
his
shit
story
crazy.
isn't rare. In Chicago, we've seen this before, promising young artists taken out before they ever really had a chance to shine. The cycle continues. The music keeps playing, but the voices keep disappearing. Munna was more than a rapper. He was Rachon, a kid from the block trying to make it out, a man who found purpose in a mic, a father who wanted to give his son a better shot at life.
It's crazy. Them niggas, you can tell them niggas really having fun in the O because they used to be broke as hell. Now they got money and they in the same place. But bro, y'all gotta move. I know y'all seen the stock market and the crypto market going up, and ain't y'all tired of losing money and not making any, bro? Well, go ahead and join my call out group chat right now where I got experts giving you daily call outs on stocks, crypto, stock options, and other investments you can make to make some money, some guala right now. Hit that link in the description, man. Don't miss out. Rocket calls. We got it coming, gang. Y'all gotta move. You can see they having a ball right now, but these niggas, you gotta move. Can't just be sitting here with the money on, fresh as hell in the trenches. Go be fresh as hell on South Beach or something. You feel me? Go be fresh as hell in New York or something. You know?
His story won't be on the Billboard charts. It probably won't win a Grammy, but in the city he came from, his name will be remembered. Munna had multiple encounters with Chicago police. Public arrest logs indicate that on September 17, 2018, he was stopped by officers and arrested on traffic and weapons charges. According to the Cook County arrest record, Vance was booked at 5:08 p.m. on September 17, 2018, and released about 19 hours later.
I remember watching this arrest. Bro, I remember watching this. He knew it was over with.
What happened to your window?
I was getting it fixed today, but they ordered the wrong window, so I gotta wait till the other one to come.
Okay. So you got insurance, boss?
Yeah.
Do me a
He
favor,
knew.
close the back window down.
He knew.
Got an ID on you, man?
He knew. Yeah, it's 4 niggas in the car. Get up out of here. Everybody get out the car. Ha! He knew.
You got an ID in the system, just don't got it on you or what?
Nah, I just ain't got one on me.
Alright. You got any paperwork for that, man? Like saying you're gonna try to get it fixed or what?
Nah, we was just fixing it today. That's why the tape on there, but they
Yeah.
ordered the wrong
What
window.
happened?
They ordered the wrong. It's 2019.
I saw a crack at first. I was gonna give you a pass, and then that's like, you can't be driving like that, man.
He just got
Yeah, they will pull you over for that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I had a crack in my window one time. I ain't gonna lie, I had a crack in my window one time. Went to school, pulled my shit over, parked. Went in school, came out to a fat ass ticket. I wasn't even driving. Shit crazy.
Just put your phone in, put your hands on it. Even you cool with the suspended license. I don't give a shit about that. Alright? But we just gotta make sure the vehicle ain't on shit, alright?
Okay.
I'll even walk you up here and show you what I'm talking about, man. Turn your hand like this. Man, what's up with your wrist, bro?
Huh? No, we don't even smoke weed. Ain't nothing in there.
Alright, come on. Come on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, if you really in the streets, it's better not to smoke
The
weed.
listed charges included
That's
driving on a suspended
allowed.
license, operating an uninsured vehicle, and having a broken/cracked windshield, along with more serious violations, being an armed habitual criminal, a designation for a felon in possession of weapons, resisting/obstructing police, and violating annual gun offender registration requirements. On April 26, 2019, Chicago police arrested Vance again after a late night traffic incident. The public booking law shows Vance was taken into custody at 12:40 a.m. and held
Rushed in the
until
crib.
the next day.
In
He
the
was
crib.
charged with multiple moving violations and evasion, 4 counts of reckless conduct related to driving, negligent driving, fleeing/attempting to elude police, failure to reduce speed, operating an uninsured vehicle,
It is
and
a
leaving
bad.
the scene of an accident. Insured officers allege he led them on a chase and committed various traffic offenses.
This is
He
bad.
was released on April 27th, 2019 at 12:25 p.m.
This is bad, brother. This is bad. You ain't gonna see that. They got big ass choppers out. You're not seeing that, sir. Better be quiet, sir. Police came in here with big choppers. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't playing. They will come in there and get your ass like an animal, drag you right out.
These 2018 and 2019 arrests did not immediately produce high-profile convictions, but they fit a pattern of escalating offenses. Notably, Cook County court records show that in 2021, Vance was convicted of a felony weapons offense. Local news outlets reported on April 2, 2021, Rajon Vance pleaded guilty to unlawful use of a weapon, felon in possession of a firearm. He served roughly 4 years behind bars and, according to state corrections data, was released from custody around early March 2025. Prior to that felony conviction, Vance had other Chicago arrests. Public records show he was repeatedly arrested between 2015 and 2018 on mostly minor charges. For example, in July 2015, he faced reckless driving charges, and in 2017, he was cited for annual gun offender registration and even a simple traffic violation, no turn signals. He was also booked in November 2015 on a weapons registration offense and in September 2016 for parole violations related to gang contact. These earlier arrests established that Vance had been known to police for years. However, none of these prior cases appear to have been wild.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's messed up that all the members dying. I just wanted to sit through that just to read about it, hear about a story for real, piece it together. Cause I ain't really like, I know about him, but I ain't know about him, but I know about him. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy that everything person been through, they die in the same way, the same city. Like, man, I just wish we could all move out the city and make some money and come back and throw a party or something once times a year, and then we could all just go back.